You just got paid. That notification hits your phone, your bank balance looks good, and for a moment, life feels sweet. But here's the part nobody teaches us. What you do in the next 48 hours will either set you up for financial growth, or leave you broke again before the month is halfway through. In this video, we're breaking down the 7 smart steps you should take every time you get paid, with practical examples and zero fluff. These are habits that help you stop stressing over money and start building real freedom. Step 1. Pause and plan. Before you spend a single dollar, pause. This step seems easy, but it's powerful. Most people fall into 2 categories the moment money hits their account. 1. Survival mode, pay the bills, cover rent, buy groceries, as fast as possible. 2. Splurge mode, new clothes, tech, dinners out, or random treat-yourself purchases. Both are understandable, but neither is intentional. If you don't give your money a plan, it will vanish, quietly and quickly. Instead, set aside just 20 focused minutes to do this. 1. Know your actual income. Start with your real take-home pay, what's left after taxes and deductions. Example, you earn $4,200 per month on paper, but your bank gets $4,000. That's your true budget. 2. List 3 to 5 essential expenses, your non-negotiables. Rent or mortgage. Groceries. Utilities. Transportation or gas. School fees or debt repayments. Write down the amounts. Get clarity on what must be covered. 3. Look ahead for this month. What's coming up? Birthdays? Travel? Subscriptions renewing? Medical appointments? These one-off expenses are what usually knock people off balance, but a little planning keeps you prepared. This isn't about being perfect. It's about awareness, direction, and ownership. And yes, this 20-minute pause can bring more peace than you expect. Step 2. Pay yourself first. Build your future before you fund your lifestyle. This might be the single most powerful financial habit you can ever develop. Yet most people skip it entirely. Pay yourself first means this. Before you pay your bills, before you shop, before you treat yourself, you set aside money for you. Not you today, but you tomorrow, the future you who wants freedom, options, and peace of mind. Here's why this is so important. If you wait to save or invest what's left after spending, there's usually nothing left. Lifestyle creeps in. Impulse spending happens. And suddenly, your paycheck has vanished. So flip the script. The moment you get paid, automate a transfer of 10% to 20% of your income. That money can go into a high-yield savings account for short-term goals or cushions. Your emergency fund, because life happens. A business or travel fund, for the things that give your life meaning. Or investment accounts for long-term growth. For example, let's say your take-home pay is $4,000 per month. Move $400 to $800 out right away into a separate savings or investment account. Even if you can't do that much yet, start small. Put away $50, $100, even $25. It's not about the amount. It's about building the muscle of consistency. Over time, those automatic transfers will grow, and you'll begin to experience something most people never do. Compound growth. Financial confidence. Freedom of choice. And here's the secret. When you pay yourself first, you start thinking differently about the rest of your money. Suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're strategically building wealth. Step 3. Handle essentials with structure. Take care of life, but do it with balance. After paying yourself first, the next step is simple but critical. Handle your essentials, with structure and control. These are the costs that keep your life running. The non-negotiables. The must-haves, not the nice-to-haves. Think of essentials like rent or mortgage, where you live matters. Utilities, electricity, water, gas, internet. Groceries, real food, not just snacks or takeout. Transportation, gas, public transit, ride shares. Health insurance or medical bills, because your health is non-negotiable. The key here isn't just paying for these things, it's giving them structure. And that's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in, a simple, proven framework for dividing your income. Let's break that down with an example. The 50-30-20 rule, based on $4,000 per month income. 50% $4,000 is $2,000. This goes to your needs. These includes essentials like rent, food, transport, and basic bills. 30% $4,000 is $1,200. This goes to your wants. Things like dining out, entertainment, hobbies, shopping. And 20% $4,000 is $800. This goes to your savings and investments. This includes emergency funds, retirement contributions, or paying off debt. But let's be real, not everyone's life fits neatly into this formula. What if your rent alone is $1,500? What if groceries are getting more expensive where you live? If your essentials are consuming 60%, 70%, or even 80% of your income, that's a red flag, not a failure. It simply means it's time to evaluate and adjust. Is it time to explore remote freelance work or a part-time side hustle? Remember, structure brings freedom. When you know exactly where your money is going, and why, you make better choices, avoid unnecessary stress, and start taking back control. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Step 4. Attack your debt strategically. Don't let debt steal your future. Let's be honest, debt is sneaky. It promises convenience today, but quietly delays your goals tomorrow. Whether it's credit cards, personal loans, student loans, or even buy now pay later plans. Every dollar of debt is a dollar you owe to the past. And the longer you carry it, the more it grows, not just in size, but in stress. So here's the smart approach. Don't ignore your debt. Attack it, but do it with strategy. Always cover your minimums. At the very least, always make the minimum payment on every debt you owe, on time. This protects your credit score and keeps you from falling into late fees or penalties. But minimum payments alone won't get you out of debt fast. That's where a strategy comes in. 2 popular debt payoff methods. 1. Debt snowball method. List all your debts from smallest to largest balance. Ignore the interest rates for now. Put any extra money toward the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest is paid off, roll that payment into the next one. Great for motivation. You see wins quickly, which helps you stay consistent. 2. Debt avalanche method. List all your debts by interest rate, highest to lowest. Put your extra money toward the highest interest debt first, while paying minimums on the rest. Once that's paid off, move to the next highest. Best for saving money long term. You pay less interest overall. Every dollar you use to pay off debt is a dollar buying back your freedom. You're not just eliminating balances. You're unlocking the power to save, invest, and grow without the weight of the past pulling you down. Step 5. Set aside for irregular expenses. Prepare for the surprises you know are coming. Here's a hard truth about budgeting. It's not always the monthly bills that break your budget. It's the irregular expenses that sneak up on you. These aren't emergencies. They're just non-monthly costs that feel like surprises because we forget to plan for them. We're talking about things like car repairs or maintenance, holiday spending and gifts, birthdays or special events, medical appointments or prescriptions, school fees, uniforms, or supplies, tech upgrades or broken phones. Individually, these don't seem like a big deal. But when they hit all at once, or when you're not ready, they can wreck your whole month and force you into debt. How to organize it. Open a separate savings account labeled Sinking Fund. Create categories for each goal and contribute to them monthly or per paycheck. It doesn't need to be perfect. The goal is intentional preparation. A sinking fund is just a fancy term for setting aside small amounts regularly for expenses you know are coming. Even saving $20 to $50 per month for a few different categories can completely transform how you handle your finances. Plan ahead. Your future self will thank you. Step 6. Invest. Let your money work while you sleep. Saving is safe, but it won't make you wealthy. If you want your money to grow faster than inflation and build true long-term wealth, you need to invest. Here's why. Saving just keeps your money still. Investing puts it to work. And the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through something magical called compound interest, where your money earns interest, and then that interest earns more interest over time. Start small. Stay consistent. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You don't need a finance degree. And you don't need thousands of dollars sitting around. You just need consistency. Even investing $100 to $300 per month can change your future, if you start now and stick with it. Where should you start? Here are a few beginner-friendly investment options. 1. Index funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. Simple, low cost, and diversified. Great long-term vehicles. Examples: S&P 500 index funds like Vanguard VOO or SPY. 2. High dividend stocks. These pay out a portion of profits regularly, so you can earn passive income while holding. 3. Real estate investment platforms. Apps like Fundrise, Arrive, or Rights, real estate investment trusts, let you invest in real estate without buying a property. Today, investing is more accessible than ever. These platforms make it easy, even for complete beginners. Fidelity and Vanguard. Investing gives you options, freedom, and future security. Start small. Stay consistent. And invest in your future, literally. Step 7. Enjoy. Life isn't just about surviving. Let's be clear, you're allowed to enjoy your money. In fact, you should. Financial wellness isn't about restriction, it's about freedom with intention. But here's where many people get it wrong. They either go all in and blow their paycheck on impulse buys, or they go to the other extreme, saving everything, feeling guilty for every little splurge, and burning out. Neither is sustainable. The smart approach is to build pleasure into your plan, with healthy boundaries. Create a fun money allowance. Set aside 5% to 10% of your monthly income just for you. No guilt. No second guessing. No regrets. This is your guilt-free spending bucket, your space to buy that new pair of shoes you've been eyeing. Go out for dinner or brunch with friends. Take a quick weekend getaway. Get that spa treatment or premium coffee. But set a limit, and stick to it. Here's the key. Once your fun money is gone for the month, it's gone. No topping it up. No dipping into your rent money. This trains you to enjoy life without sabotaging your goals. It also gives you something powerful. Peace of mind. You no longer feel guilty for spending, because it's part of your plan. Just do it on purpose, and within a boundary that protects your future. You'll be surprised how free life feels when fun and financial health go hand in hand. Which one of these habits are you going to start with this month? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing how you're taking control of your money. If this video helped, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend who always runs out of money 2 weeks after payday. You've got the tools, now it's time to use them. See you in the next video.